Andrew S. here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the new album from Predatoria called Casting Shadows. This is their first full-length album. I just want to show you guys their EP artwork, you know, how cool it is. And I'm wearing the t-shirt as well. This album opens up with these battle effects from the war sort of going on as the song swoons in. Concrete Coffin. This starts off with signature death metal intensity with vicious vocals, ballsy riffs, beastly drums. And I like what the guitar work adds here with different emotion, and I like the fluctuation in the drums here. I feel like it adds this nice flair to this track and just makes for a solid opener. Concrete Coffin really pulls you in and showcases what Predatoria is going to be delivering on this album. Two songs I feel like the vocalist, which I'll show you here, Cohen, I feel like he goes toe-to-toe with the intensity of the music of these next two songs back-to-back. Unsighted, Not Visionless, and Blunt Force Trauma. I feel like this is impressive since these songs are both, you know, very vicious and ferocious, and I feel like Cohen just stands toe-to-toe with them and shows his viciousness and ferociousness and a lot of power in these tracks. You know, and overall these two tracks are really good, and I enjoy the music behind them as well. And obviously Cohen does a fantastic job, not just on these, but he does a solid job overall showing his power. The next song I want to mention, the title alone got my attention, Crystal Knock. Then I heard the very melodic tapping of the guitar and the seriousness to it, and really zoned in. I really got into the lyrics and the ever-changing punches delivered by the rhythm and the drums. I love the pop of the snare. The snare really stood out, really adds a lot of emotion, a lot of power when you got a snare like that. And I love the little lead spots, the sharp lead spots that just stood out to me. They really resonated in me because I'm a guitar dude, and there's certainly a lot to absorb, and Crystal Knock is definitely one of my favorites off the album. The next song is For All But God. Now this has one of the standout moments on the album in the bridge area. This shows the little things that Predatoria does to add diversity and pull you in a new direction. They do a great job of showing transitions, you know, in and out of verses, choruses, solos, bridges, like I said. And For All But God definitely has that standout moment in the bridge. And the vocals, to me, really hammer down the lyrics nicely as well as in Crystal Knock. Those two songs there, For All But God and Crystal Knock, probably have my favorite lyrics on the album. Next song I want to mention is a really solid track that I enjoy, Their Life, Their Grave. I feel like this has a darker tone. I attribute that direction to the direction of the main riffs that really kept me zoned in or engaged throughout. And I think Predatoria does a good job of creating a bit of a somber effect. And this is my favorite song collectively because everything really comes together musically, and you know, they just showcase a lot of diversity in their music, and I feel like their evolution shows here on this track. That's a good word for it, evolution. Their Life, Their Grave, awesome track. This album then closes out with the monstrous title track, Casting Shadows. I enjoy the mood of the rhythms here. They just seem angry, and they're paired with these drums that just make for this immense power with the destructive undertone overall. The atmosphere of the song has a lot of in-your-face moments to check out. It's just an awesome closing track, and they showcase again the power of Predatoria that they do, and I think that goes along, or they have to show the power because of the message they're trying to send on not just their this album but their EP as well. And I think Predatoria really brings forth the feelings of war and chaos very well and transforms the music and the lyrics into this war atmosphere and bring these moments to life. They do a great job of taking those lyrics and their concepts and turning the music into that. You've probably heard me say that before, you know, you really feel like the music is war and chaos. And I think Predatoria does a fantastic job on Casting Shadows. I also love the artwork for this album. Oh, it's fantastic. It might even be better than this one, but I love the artwork. They do a fantastic job. The production is great. I really enjoy this. I'm just getting into death metal, experiencing a lot of it because of my research project, because of my friend out in BC. He's showing me all that stuff. So check out, if you're into death metal, check out Predatoria's new album, Casting Shadows. I'll have their Bandcamp, some places where you can find the merch possibly on Facebook and things like that. So check out all that stuff in the description. Like I said, if you're into death metal, folks, check out Predatoria's new album. Till next time, folks, heavy listening.